Welcome to my screencast for canary releases. Okay, to give you a brief overview, this is the GitHub repository I'm going to be using for canary release. So the master branch here will be the version 1, which represents production instance. And I've created another branch called version 2. The only change I've made is that the index page contains another link called v2, just so that we can see it on screen. All right. This is the repository. I've tried to modularize the code and split it up into various YAML files. Main.yaml is the first script that gets executed. Let me start the script execution, then I'll take you over the parts of the script briefly. All right, so the first thing that this does is get the credentials from the vault, and it creates a couple of EC2 instances. We are creating one EC2 instance for the load balance, one EC2 instance for the initial version, which will be the production, and another EC2 for the new version of the software. All right, so the version 1 and version 2 are the configurations are set here. For instance, in version 1 deploy, I've included the GitHub repo, which is here. And in version 2, I'm using the same repo, but another branch called v2. So we can change this anytime and pass these as arguments to use the GitHub version or the another GitHub repository that we want. All right, let me just show you the EC2 instance now. There weren't any instances before any running instances before we triggered the script. Yeah, it's created one now, and the rest of the script should be running now. Yeah, it just finished one instance. It's creating another one now. Yeah, the script takes a lot of time to run because it starts provisioning a lot of EC2 instances as well. So I'm going to record this and forward a couple of these steps so that we can go look at the final stages. All right, the Ansible script is complete. So let me go back to the EC2 instance and refresh it. Yeah, we can see that there are 3 new instances in running status now. And these are the instances that got created. The first one is the load balance. I'm using 7999 board for the load balance, and the other two are the v1 and v2 instances. So if I launch the load balance URL, it'll redirect to the appropriate version. So I've set 30% probability to pick up between v1 and v2 instances. So this loaded up v1 now. Let me open up the page again. Yeah, so you can see that v2 version got loaded here. All right, so this will happen with 30% probability. So this is v1 again, v2 now. Yeah, so you get the point, right? Now let me just show you my load balance code too. It's inside load balance folder, load balancer.js. I'm using a math.random function to select between v1 and v2. And I've also got a route called alert, which can be called by the v2 function if some metric is out or the instance doesn't perform as expected. So once the alert is set, it'll redirect always to v1 host. And internally, I'm using Redis keys for this function. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll call 7999/alert, and it'll give me a confirmation that the alert was set. This can be called by the v2 version, or we can set some monitors and internally, configure it to like call this route. Now, if I refresh the page here, it'll always direct to v1 version. Let me just refresh this 4 or 5 times for you to just show you. Yeah, it always loaded v1 version. All right, I think that's pretty much it. Um, I'll include more info in the README about the implementation, and do let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you.